back to Kibbs Studio with another episode, with a new playthrough. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Of Castlevania Symphony of the Night with your host Kibbs and friend
Dyson.
So you see here, I already had a gameplay. And that was a little trick I did ahead of time. I played that like a couple years back.
Right.
And then the new playthrough, it kind of unlocks a hidden feature in a way.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what it is right now. I think it's just something basic. But I already played the game. I've already played this whole game through, recorded it. We're doing voiceovers for everything because my PlayStation is a loud beast.
Yeah.
And this will make it easier for you guys to hear us.
Right, and then you don't just hear in the background the entire time.
Yeah. You won't hear me massively clacking keys anyways.
Yeah,
here, so.
and there's also the few times where it gets so loud you're like, fucking place in the middle of the gameplay. Like, goddamn it.
But basically zooming in over the lake of Transylvania to the Dracula's castle.
Nice.
I mean, as I told you earlier, we are playing as Alucard.
Yeah.
The son of Dracula, which is Dracula backwards.
Right.
Alucard.
I like the bats, of course. You've got to add the bats.
I've played this game since it came out dozens of times. And every time I play this game, I've always found something new. I, in fact, found the most powerful weapon as a debate.
Yeah, and
there's other combinations of weapons that you can use that are a bit more stronger.
Right.
But this one by itself is just like...
amazing.
I took care of Dracula at the end very quick.
It's like getting the dagger and...
So first off, you start as Richter, who comes to the castle to stop Dracula. Notice how that staircase is fully intact.
Right.
Just notice that.
Yeah, keep in mind.
This is not necessary to go up there, but you can reach up there to get more hearts from candles. Like the big hearts that you just dropped give you 5. Little hearts give you 1.
Big hearts like for magic or something?
Your sub-weapon. If you notice on the top left there, there's that cross.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And Moonrod, that's a weapon for later on, but you can pick it up now.
So, yeah, Richter's got the old slide kicking.
Yeah. If you do it just right, you can slide jump
I use
kick
that and Smash Bros. A lot.
Yeah. It works.
Yeah. Whenever I saw him, that's why I asked before we started recording. I was like, who do you play as? Because I saw that guy in blue and I was like, wondering if you're Richter for the game.
This is the PS4 release that it's called the Castlevania Requiem.
Is it like a remaster or something?
Kind of in a way, but it came with another one called Rondo of Blood.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure what that took in the timeline. I played it for a little bit. I got a little bit headway. It's like original.
Right.
So yeah, here's Dracula.
His style and his look is something I've always liked.
Yeah.
From just memes and stuff, even just like, what a badass.
In this PS4 version, I noticed compared to the PS2 version, or PS1, I mean, sorry, the lines that they talk about in this dialogue have changed.
Oh, from the original?
In the original, he has different lines, and they're more cheesy and ridiculous, but it kind of adds to it just because the whole time aspect. And they kind of changed it in here. I did play it with Japanese audio.
Oh, okay. So
just to hear it, yeah. Because I heard it always as English, Mm-hmm. So here's the big battle.
He's kind of a big boy, isn't he?
He's kind of tall. Yeah, he's like maybe twice his height.
Yeah, there we go.
And you have to hit him in the head, so that's a pain in the ass.
There's a map in Smash Bros. Where it's this.
How tall is what?
And Dracula appears and will hit everyone, if he hits you with those flames attacks and some other attacks that he has.
Yeah.
A hazard on the field kind of a thing.
So yeah, I don't have to cross anymore.
I like Simon and Richter are some of my favorite new Smash characters, and their movesets are completely from the games, and that's what really first got me interested in it. I told you earlier, I did play the I tried out some of the missions of whatever Castlevanias are on the NES Classic and SNES Classic, but then playing the Smash Bros. And having them as characters and the maps and even the music from the Castlevanias, I was like, this is probably a pretty good series that I should play at some point. Is your health over there on the right?
No, that's his.
That is
Mine's
his.
on the left.
Okay, so he has 2 bars of health.
Yeah.
Fun.
Oh yeah, and when you get done with the first one, those Hellfire blasts are hard to dodge.
Larger.
Oh yeah. But the first one drops something different happens, and he got me there too. And if my health drops all the way, something else different happens.
Oh, so there's like different beginnings to the game, basically?
No, not necessarily that.
Oh, okay.
But having said that,
ooh, nice.
the replay.
So can you just hit him anywhere now in this form? That's handy.
The replay, you can skip the dialogue when you're talking to Dracula here.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're able to kill Dracula within 5 minutes, you can start with like some of the best stats.
Nice.
Like your strength, your dex, agility, luck, and some other ones. I think intelligence or whatever.
Well, from the time that you started fighting him to...
And see, then he knocks me down.
Right.
And that's, I believe, his sister.
Richter's sister?
I think. I'm not too for sure exactly who she is. I think it's his sister.
She fucking revives her ass. Hell yeah.
Uses her strength. I think it might be Maria, actually, which is a lover of sorts.
Uh-huh.
Because the more I think about it, because now in this PS4 version, you can play as Maria if you start a new game and you put your file's name, save as Maria. You can start as her. Same thing as Richter.
Right.
And it's another ending if you defeat the game with Richter.
Gotcha.
So that was the introduction, essentially.
Right.
So there's more words.
And you beat him, and like it's like, oh, he's beat.
Yeah. Right.
So is it 4 years later? Oh boy. So does he? Oh, Richter vanishes. Okay.
Yeah. Maria
gets to get him.
Find him.
Okay. Yeah. So love interest for Richter, kind of a deal. It came back earlier than 100 years, it sounds like.
Oh, came back 4 years later.
Yeah, 4 years later. Shit. So,
and so, like, here's
Alucard
introduction.
Good, or?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. I like that.
He struggles, but he's good.
Oh, yeah. Because he's got some vampire in him.
He fought alongside Trevor Melbont against his own father. Before. Didn't destroy him, but I think they just, like,
is that like Richter and Simon's dad or something like that?
Yeah, Trevor's the first one, I think.
Are Simon and Richter brothers?
I think it's Trevor, Simon, Richter.
Grandpa,
father, son, I think.
Oh, okay.
I could
be wrong. Simon is... Okay.
I could be wrong. I'm not really too clear on this. I just know this one's the most one I've played.
Right.
It's the best, in my opinion.
Right.
They did have a couple other ones on, like, the Game Boy.
People were very excited when Simon was going to be in Smash, and then even more excited when Richter was announced at the same time.
Castlevania 2 on the NES is called Simon's Quest.
Right.
So that's Simon there, and I think the first one is Trevor. But I could be, like I said, I don't know. I could be totally wrong.
Right. I need to watch the anime, because I feel like that's probably...
Huh?
I feel like I need to watch the anime of Castlevania on Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
Because I feel like that's probably a good amount of story, without playing the games. Like, if you want a quick run through of the story.
There's so many.
Right.
There's one's on PS2, Lords of the Moon, or Moon of Shadow, or whatever, Shadow's Moon, something like that. Pretty good. Introduction to Alucard.
Is he as tall as his papa?
No, the game shows him to be small, about the same height, actually.
Right.
He's OP in the beginning.
Right.
Things change. Just watch. And that's one of his little tricks is with that sword. You can do that. There's the Hellfire spell you can do.
Nice.
And the basic of one of that also is just where you can do the 3 flames if you don't press up during that same transition. I like his animation for his run. Like, it's really smooth and cool. Oh, dude, it's like Michael Jackson. Right? Yeah. Yeah, I really like the flow of the cape. And, like, his hair bouncing back there, like Fabio. Like, fuck yeah, dude. He's ready to mess shit up. If you notice, I'm not attacking candles right now. Right. There are relics you can find. One of the relics is that, I think it's called the Cube of Zoe. It makes items drop from candles. Oh, there's level ups in it, huh? Okay, that's something I always like. I like getting experience for killing things and leveling it. Soon enough, you'll see me go to the equipment screen where I can change weapons and such. So, you said, I remember in a text you said it only gets grindy like maybe once or twice in the game. You said that it only gets grindy like maybe once or twice. I did a little bit of grinding here, but honestly, I just kept pushing through. The only parts that so you didn't stay in there very long? No, not at all. The only parts that were... Because you can grind there. Right. Those zombies, they'll only give you 1 experience, and there's another place you can grind. And certain weapons, when you get them later on, you come back here. Because if you notice, they keep splaying blood. There's a spell called Dark Metamorphosis. I haven't activated it yet. But if the blood would hit me, I would heal like 8 hit points per drop of blood. And at this point in time, water is actually dangerous to me. It'll continuously drop my HP by 1 until I'm dead.
Interesting.
So down here is really dangerous in the beginning.
Right.
But as you can see, I handle myself pretty good. A couple times I drop in there. There was a couple times in these episodes I actually dropped in the water and almost died.
It's nice that it's nice that everything's only doing like 1 to you right now. One
it's
damage.
Because of the equipment I have.
Right.
You actually start out with pretty OP equipment, but like I said, that changes. Here's a spot that I almost died. Notice my HP in the top left.
Yeah,
it's dropping pretty quick because they keep hitting me and deal 1 damage.
You're like,
and I'm attacking back. I'm fighting back like a motherfucker.
Right.
Look at that. See, now it's in the yellow, right? Oof. I'm like heartbeat, chest, dear Lord, run. And there's a little secret there.
Yeah, tear through some stones and shit. Pot roast.
Sometimes walls will reveal items.
It's not a full. Is it like a full chicken you can eat and get health?
Yeah. Partial or so.
That's something I liked about the few levels I played of the ones on the NES and SNES was getting the full chickens.
Yeah.
Like fuck yeah.
And right here, look, boom, another turkey. So, introduction. Death.
Oh boy.
I've come to put an end to this castle. But as you notice, it didn't say castle, but
right.
I noticed that the subtitles didn't all display.
Yeah. So that's kind of on Dracula's side or something?
Oh yeah.
What an asshole.
Yeah, big time. And then boom.
He takes all your shit.
Yeah, notice how his cape is a different color now underneath it. Yeah, so he's got nothing. Boom. I've got nothing but a neutron bomb, a potion, some turkeys, my hellfire spell. No relics. Nothing to do there really. Later on, you can get a cloak you can change colors on.
Listen, were there like spells you took away there too, or anything like that?
No, you have to discover the spells by figuring out the combination. So when this game first came out, you didn't know the combinations. You have to figure it out.
Right.
You can get to a guy called a librarian and buy the spells, how to figure them out. But if you figured them out prior, you would save that money. Right now, I get to punch bitches.
Right.
But he always drops a short sword. So the first weapon always gets a short sword, regardless. And you can see it raise my attack up to 9.
Right.
I know it's kind of hard to see. I go through it pretty fast.
Right.
Barrier again. The big first part of the castle is blocked off by certain entrances I cannot get through. And it's not until I find other things I can find. And Red Rust is another weapon, 2-handed weapon, drops it down to 5, both hands. Square and circle are options you can use to attack with.
Oh, okay.
You can put a shield or a sword, 2 different swords, 2-handed sword, items.
I like the little, fucking orb thing there with all the sides. That was the, I'm guessing, was it just a health room or was it like a save room too, or?
This right here? There's a save room and it
gives you your health back, yeah.
It gives you your health and it gives you your magic back. Only thing it doesn't do is give you your hearts. Keep it so. Boom. Now candles give me hearts.
Yeah.
Some candles will give me weapons, like sub-weapons.
Gotcha.
Dagger.
Axe. I really like the hex in Smash Bros. It's very strong.
Yeah, the axe is probably the best one. You just gotta understand its arc.
Right, yeah. Yeah, that's what I used to fight that bad bitch and whatever.
So if I had it, I'd be throwing it up there right now.
I think it's SNES. I think it's the SNES Classic one.
You'll get money from candles too.
So you need that artifact to get hearts from the candles?
Yeah, and I just picked up some hide cures, so that raises my defense up to 3 now.
Nice. So what were your stats with all that sweet equipment from before? Was it just like
well, at the time,
it
raises it up pretty good. I never looked at it because I'm just not used to looking at it. But
right. It'd be like
it would have killed
like
all these
50.
things. Yeah, except for these blood skeletons they call it.
They
come back.
They come back. Yeah. It's like a dry bones.
Oh yeah, Mario dry bones, right?
Only true way to get rid of dry bones is for his motherfucking ass to just fall into the abyss.
And these guys, beginning, like level 1 problems in
right.
D&D, like the level 1 through 8 problems in Castlevania.
Oh yeah, you ready for Baldur's Gate tomorrow?
Yeah.
You made a character yet?
No. Debating what I want to do.
Yeah.
Thinking about making a dwarf cleric.
Gotcha. I know. So far, the only person I know
I found
of.
another shield, raises my defense a bit more.
Nice.
And I can block some stuff.
I like the big, like, it looks like just a big, like, leather shield. Yeah. Just round. Just shitty compared to what you had.
There should be some secrets around here somewhere.
I do like that they tease you a bit. Like, here's awesome shit that you get to start the game with. You're like, oh, this game's gonna be fucking
You can
dope.
fight it back later on.
And then you...
Heart max up will raise up my max hearts by, like, 5.
Gotcha.
Maybe 10, I can't remember. And there's another secret down here.
His hair's not as flowy and glowy as it was before with all that stuff gone too. It was like longer before.
I really don't think it changes much. And there's a life max up, raises my max HP.
Or maybe it's just the way that it matched the cape that was,
I think it's just
why it looks different to me.
All the effects from everything too.
Yeah, it might just be how the cape's different. That's just affecting his overall look to me.
And I found the dagger sub weapon, which works pretty good.
Yeah. But yeah, I know.
Poof, poof, poof.
Block that shit.
Poof.
Get out of here. Resist thunder.
Yeah, momentarily. It's like a pill.
Right.
You have to equip it in your hands, one of your hands, in order to use it.
Fun.
And hit the corresponding button to use it.
Gotcha. So, yeah, you just put it in your left hand, use it, and then go back into your inventory and equip something real quick.
Yep.
Those motherfuckers be throwing axes without an art.
Right?
Like, nah, get out of here. Get those spikes out of here.
Fuck those spikes.
This spike's like a one-hit death kind of a deal.
No, they just do a different amount of damage depending on your defense. This guy you try to kill because they will drop poison on you. Those little saliva drips they do. Unless they just kind of ride into
damage to you over time, kind of a deal.
Yeah.
So the hearts is for your sub weapon, right?
Correct.
And then your life is that number in the top left.
75 right now, yeah.
Okay.
And the blue bar is your magic meter, which is represented by a number, but you see it as a bar.
Right. 78 is a interesting starting number.
It's like somebody's rolling stats, behind the screen.
Yeah. It's like they rolled it's like the boss was like, hey, roll a percentile and make sure, as long as it's above 50.
Yeah, right.
And he's like, I rolled a 78. It's like, alright, that's his starting HP. For the game. I'm like, okay.
I missed that little ledge. Right now, in the beginning, you later on, you get a double jump feature. So kind of like spoiler alert. It's like the best thing in the world.
I always love double jump. Makes everything in any game so much easier.
Then later on, I'll find a key for these magically sealed blue doors.
It gives off with those doors and stuff. It gives me that like Metroid vibe, and it gives me the Metroid vibe of like you start with good shit and then you lose it and you can go get it again.
It really does. Made by different companies too. This is a Konami game.
Gotcha. So good old Konami.
This is my first sub boss, mini boss.
Yeah.
Slowgroth is the one with the spear.
I don't know why, but I thought for some reason I had in my head that they were like Capcom, for whatever reason.
Good old Konami.
Yeah, that makes more sense now actually, because it doesn't really feel like a Capcom game at all.
Family-friendly kind of thing, right?
Yeah, almost. Like they get a little bit dark sometimes in the Capcom stuff with sometimes Street Fighter. They get a little bit dark.
They do with Street Fighter for sure, yeah.
But that's normally with like Ryu and fucking Bison and...
After a little while when he's almost dead, he drops his spear. The flying bat will turn red when he's almost dead. And he'll do like more damage with his blast like that. It'll be bigger.
Right. He gets pissed off when the Skelly boy is gone.
No, actually he doesn't get pissed off with that, which is weird. There is a minor enemy. You kill its owl familiar, it'll get pissed off.
Hell yeah, level up. Let me throw a shit ton of fire at you.
Yeah, you little bastard. And then he does big ones here. See, he's turning red now.
Doesn't show like an experience number. It's too bad it doesn't show like an experience number, like whenever you kill something, like how much experience it gave you.
Yeah, you would have to go to the front screen, the menu.
Yeah, you'd have to see how much you have, and then you kill it, and then see how much. Yeah, and do some math.
And see, now I got 85 max, I think.
Hell yeah. So it goes up on level ups.
When you get the max HP ups, it'll heal you completely and then give you.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So what kind of stuff goes up with the level ups?
All your stats will go up a little bit, or certain stats, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, like kind of like a random roll of the table of like strength or like like attack,
stats.
Defense,
strength, agility, intelligence, and luck.
Right.
Or maybe there's vitality too. I can't remember. There's 5.
That's something I always liked about the Fire Emblem series. Every time you level up, sometimes it could be literally every stat that would level up. Sometimes it might be 2 or 3. You never know. It could be anywhere
agility,
between.
intelligence, vitality, and luck. That's what they label it as.
But there's a fucking lot of stats in Fire Emblem. There's like 8 different stats.
This is the most useless elevator ever. It has one stop. You can get an item, which is good.
I like the design of these walls and stuff.
And then the very bottom is another way to get around to another part of the castle. I'll pull up the map eventually.
Gotcha. So you said 4 different stats for him?
I believe so. Yeah.
That's nice and easy to just remember.
And I picked up some sunglasses. Strength, Constitution.
Is intelligence like magic?
Intelligence is your sub weapon damage base.
Oh, okay.
Constitution is your health. Strength your attack, and I think intelligence would be based off your magic as well.
And luck is the kind of stuff that drops.
Drop rate.
Yeah. Might even be in some games like speed boost.
Boost your speed.
But but like the Fire Emblem games, like the way that they work, they have HP, they have attack, they have defense, they have speed, they have resistance, they have magic resistance, luck, and I think.
See, it brought me back to that room.
Oh, and then magic.
See here.
Yeah.
Brought me back to that room. That long shaft there brought me there.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
that little door was that little where I got that little thing. And yeah, there's a spot there we didn't discover, it looks like. And one of the achievements, and you'll see it in the very last episode, is to discover 200.6% of the map.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. 4 different alternate endings are here, but I already got that achievement a long time ago, I think.
Oh no, get all 4 of them.
And I pressed down when I should have pressed up. So you have to wait again. Or
again,
just go out that room and go wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. One of those situations.
Might be easier just to go back up, yeah. So.
Dragon Ball Z Kakarot got another update today. They finally added the time machine, so you can go back and play like the story and any missions you might have missed, side missions.
Oh.
So I could go back as a level 100 Goku and go fight Frieza's ass and destroy him. Kind of a deal.
Dope. And
you get to replay like the dope ass. Some of the story fights are just the way that they're set up and designed is so good.
Dragon Ball Z update for me. Super Saiyan 3
is where you hit.
Goku looks like
an idiot.
Troglodyte.
Yeah.
Long-haired troglodyte.
Yeah. the no eyebrows thing has always been so weird to
that
me and
high forehead was throwing me off there a little bit.
But like the only character that looks good Super Saiyan 3 is Gotenks. Like
that's what Soren was saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Like this doesn't look good with Goku.
There's a lot of save spot in this game.
They're generous about it.
Ish.
Yeah, generous-ish. It does look really good. You said it was a bundle kind of a deal?
Yeah, it came with Symphony of the Night and Rondo of Blood, which I didn't care too much for Rondo of Blood. I maybe only got to the 2nd or 3rd level before I died.
Gotcha.
It's like the original Castlevania games where you progress so far, and if you die, you die.
You have to restart.
Yeah. From like scratch.
So
it's like playing Ghosts and Goblins over again. So that sub weapon is a diamond kind of thing. They call it something different, but it bounces up and down off walls for a little while.
Right.
It does decent damage, but as soon as it bounces away, it's not coming back basically.
Right.
Potion.
Ricochet stuff's always nice.
It's helpful.
Like that. Yeah. No, I might have to check. I might have to see how much this is and get it at least this game.
And that hand there, really as you saw, throws down like what looks to be coke. So if anything, it's like holy salt or whatever. I don't know.
anything undead or something like that, you can.
Which is basically everything here.
Almost everything, yeah. Maybe not these little robo spider things.
Oh no, that's probably undead. That's probably unholy.
Anything unholy. Just go.
Pew! Take my coke and die.
So, is Alucard like a full-up vampire?
Half human, half vampire.
He is a hybrid.
His mother was human, yeah.
Yeah. I always like the hybrids because they're just like, hey, I have all the bonuses of vampire, but none of the drawbacks. You know?
All this vampirism, but nothing to do with it. Yeah.
It's like, I'm really strong, I'm really fast, I can transform into a bat, all this stuff, but it's like, hey, sunlight doesn't kill me, bitch.
It's like, I'm the real Shaft, not this weird, mysterious, dark priest Shaft.
It's like you throw holy water on me, it's like, alright. Thanks for splashing me.
Yeah, right. That potion you throw it down and like poof.
And a wooden stake is not gonna make me disappear, but it's gonna fucking hurt whenever it goes. Still ouch. And garlic, it stinks.
So this whole entire castle is separated into different areas. You know, you had your main entrance you kind of just came out of. This is another area. It said the name of it when it popped up. Didn't catch it in time.
Right.
Could look it up, but not gonna do it right now.
Yeah. Don't care enough right now.
Yeah. But no, I was thinking about making a dwarf cleric, who's like really big into her god.
Right. And if you did want to go evil, I don't know if you saw my little message.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
You could do the evil path.
Right, you could do it. I already have the kind of, they say to kind of make your own chart for rolling for the devils and stuff like that, or gods or whatever. Like how powerful of a god and that kind of thing is what you're rolling for.
And is like that god like an avatar of sorts, or what's up with that?
It'll be, everyone makes a deal with some kind of deity.
Okay.
Basically.
For a power or for?
Depends. Well, you'll roll for,
what do you roll for?
Yeah, well, and it depends on like the kind of thing you'll do for them. Like, so if someone gets like a greater devil, and they say, "Hey, I'll offer up my soul," then there's like a certain number of things a greater devil can do.
Okay.
If they offer up their soul, everything on that list, the devil will do for the character. And like one of those things is like a rare, very rare, some kind of rarity magic item.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and then I'll have you guys, if you guys end up getting a magic item out of it, then I'll have you guys roll for that. I'll have you guys roll like 3 numbers, and whichever one suits your character more is what I'll probably go with.
Right.
Because I feel like the devil will give you something useful.
Something useful, right? Yeah.
Right. Well, or in your case, if you're going to be like a good character, it'll be some kind of god.
Right.
Instead. And there is something in the game, in this book called Soul Coins, that is like a unlimited soul gem from Skyrim. So every time you kill something, that soul will go into the soul gem, and it'll hold an unlimited amount. And depending on the level of devil or god, you can use that to pay instead of like your soul or whatever you said.
So I got the spirit orb.
Yeah,
that one's kind of a neat little relic. It tells me the name of the creature that I'm attacking or killing at the time.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you can, so then you can. Like,
I think it's that one. There's that one, and then there's another one that's really important in my opinion, but you don't really need it. It tells you how much damage you're doing to creatures. That might have been the spirit orb. The more I'm thinking about it.
I like to know. I like to see the numbers pop up.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Lets you know how badass you're doing.
The new DLC of Borderlands 3 should be coming out.
So yeah, this shows that spirit orb shows the damage I do. So my daggers are doing 1 point of damage per dagger.
See, yeah, no, I like that. I like the damage.
Yeah.
Thing. I think
and
it's
in the beginning, in this guy, you just have to like throw a bunch of daggers at him.
Yeah,
it's the best because he hits hard, and the other guy in this area would do the same thing with a different type of attack, and it's just like bonkers. Pisses me off.
He just hit him with some fire, motherfucker.
Yeah, it did look like I did 26 per bolt.
Yeah, pretty good considering the daggers were doing like 1 to 4.
1?
Yeah.
I saw 1 the whole time.
I thought I saw some other numbers in there, but maybe not.
They do mix together sometimes when they're bouncing up a whole bunch. but it could have been a crit hit. It was like orangish, greenish.
I think that's what I saw. It was different colored.
Yeah, that would have been a crit hit.
So I was seeing criticals. Okay, that makes sense. I thought maybe it was just hitting in a different spot that was doing more for some reason or something, like weak points.
Yeah, the only weaknesses is like based off element or element type, basically.
Right. No, like where you're hitting. Like some enemies can only take damage in certain areas, kind of a deal. Like Dracula.
No, not quite. No, just element type basically, and then like some weapons do cut damage or bludgeon damage, and some things have resistance and weaknesses too. This guy can kill me. I don't think he does this time. I think I do really good, but he gets it very close, as you see. He almost gets me a couple times. I hate him. I don't like him. In the beginning, it sucks.
Jesus. 43.
Yeah, and see, I go to the menu and use a potion like a smart man.
Right. Like, hey, let's do that.
I got 50. See, all my stats are 10 right now.
Mm-hmm.
And something's making... Oh, the sunglasses probably dropped my intelligence by 1. That's what I'm assuming. The turkey, I think, gives me like... Ah, bitch.
Right. Like, motherfucker. That doesn't use as much magic as I, think it would, So that's pretty decent.
I had like a forethought that he was going to do that again, and I just ran that way. He did. Oh, this guy's a beast. And
nice.
That gets him.
Looks like all 3 of them hit him too, just like get fucked.
Which is good timing, because that slash would have killed me.
Damn. Hoping those like that level up would like get you back up at full, strength
level up's
kind of thing.
Just
Yeah.
the max HPs when you pick them up, which is a bitch.
Right.
And I got my, I don't like the potions.
Right.
Like flask of holy water. So these doors here are transitions from one area to another area of the castle.
Okay.
It's still part of the map when you see it in the blue and the whole map overlook. But that also unlocks that area for travel, which is back to the main area where I picked up the cube of Zoe. It was right there.
Gotcha. So there's a way back to previous areas.
There's a lot of loops, yeah. And then
so you can go grind zombies again if you need to.
If I needed to, or I really don't at this point. I go back to those areas later on to discover more areas, because there's like a hidden spot here too or there, but but anyways, thanks for watching this episode. Stay tuned for more, and I hope you enjoyed yourself.
Yeah, it was very fun. I can't wait to do more.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Catch you next time.